Well, thank you. Awesome. Thanks, Crystal. Good morning, everybody. Good halfway up the day to others. It's a pleasure to be here this morning and introduce Gaber to the world here in the United States as we know it. It's been very, very exciting to work around the presentation and building it up to getting the product line into our webpage and price books, et cetera, et cetera. It's been a fairly long journey, I'd say almost up to a year. It's taken us to get to the point where we are today, where we can actually introduce the line to you guys and have Christiano take us through the product as it is presented. It's a very, very unique company. I've seen a lot of factories over my years in business here, but I've never really seen anything like Gaber. So it's a very, very interesting concept where we're looking at an engineer in our picture here who's very savvy in details and runs a factory just super, super clean all the way through. So it's an incredible product that we're bringing in front of everybody today. It kind of lines up with who we are as a company, where we focus a lot on environment, cleaning, clean product, bringing product that makes sense to the market. I like to bring a product to designers and buyers alike that are unique, so we don't have to really compare ourselves to a lot of other things. You know, I hear often in my presentations, who's your competition? And I kind of go quiet because I kind of don't have anybody. I don't have anybody that does exactly this, you know. So we bring product to end users that are meaningful, that serves purpose, that is well manufactured, covered by the 5-year warranty, et cetera, et cetera. And it's just it's been an incredible journey to meet Christiano and his team over in Italy. Just right down the pike where we are, as I said, a lot of focus on where we want to be with clean product and sustainability, et cetera, et cetera. So without kind of further ado, I just want to hand it over to Christiano and let him take us through this beautiful journey.
Yeah. Thanks, Viggo. Thanks for the words that you spend on our company. I'm Christiano Bertin. I'm taking care about Gaber. I'm part of the family, the two families that set up the Gaber group 45 years ago. Actually, Gaber is much more a younger company, probably one of the latest company in the furniture design panorama in the world. We're just more than 20 years, just a couple of 22 years old. And actually, our skills, our capabilities anyway, comes from a long history, starting from my father and his partner. Just a small detail, Gaber comes from the two surnames of the two families that joined together 45 years ago, Mr. Gallina and Mr. Bertin, that made the name Gaber. Today, I will drive you to some videos, some pictures, some details in order to introduce you what we are able to do. Gaber is a well-established company working in around 70 countries across the world. These countries in the last 20 years continuously offers our products, showing the capability of our products to be built in order to be resistant, first of all. We started in 1998 introducing just one product, one chair, which was completely different than the standard in the market, showing the resistance during the years. We learn a lot of things. We learn how to make it. We learn which material to use in each single product. In this way, we are able today to offer products which are normally not used by the people that pay for them. So simply, actually, our products are built with raw material or some smart ideas in order to avoid problems during the life of the product. Anyhow, I'd like to now to share my second screen and introducing to you our headquarter, just to be confident on what we are able to do. Whatever you will see in this video is actually built by ourselves. We are located 40 kilometers from Venice, so northeast of Italy, between the mountains and the sea side. Our main headquarter, that you can see now, is actually in an area of 50,000 square meter. It is mostly dedicated to production, injection specifically, and warehouse and upholstery lines, where we finish. I can say we prepare our goods to be dispatched. Here you can see our offices, just to let you know that we work both on hospitality settings and even on workspaces settings. Whatever you see in terms of furniture are built with our ideas, with our skills, with our capabilities. 100% made in Italy. Sometimes we buy some fabrics overseas, of course, some finishes, but I can say normally 95% of the value of our products are built inside our headquarter or in our other two companies, which are located 3-4 kilometers from the headquarter. So it's very important. Now I need to stop this to understand another point for the matter of the design and the ideas of our products. In the last 20 years, we won more than 80 international design awards. This is actually very important because whatever we made, whatever we try to make, is actually built in order to be original. And this is our first focus. We want to always to be original, always making something different from the others. We need to study even the market in order to understand sometimes not to make something similar to this or similar to that. Anyway, at least these 80 international design awards state we are making really original things. We are able to make it completely inside Gaber, even the design, or in partnership with some international designers, which come from Austria, France, Italy as well, of course, Brazil. We established in the last 20 years many good relationship with our designers. Very important. Gaber comes from a small mechanical company. 45 years ago, we introduced the possibility to make molds and tools, which is still our first business. We are able to create 3D surfaces for our products and make the project of the tools, the molds, all the equipment in order to produce our products in an industrial way. So it's actually very important to understand that Gaber does not work only in the furniture industry. Our main job is being a supplier of the automotive market, motorcycle market, fitness equipment, uh, medical equipment. So we produce the equipment in order to create parts for components for cars, for example. We work with the major European and not only car producers from Mercedes, BMW, Lamborghini, Ferrari, or Volvo, General Motors are part of our customers. And I can say most of the major brands work in co-design with us. Uh, Tools and molds are a very high precision product, and each single tool is different from the second one. So part of these tools are made thanks to the craftsmanship we have with our workers. And imagine that tools and works are and molds are made by thousands and thousands of pieces. There are injection system, cooling system, heating system, uh, extraction system. So they are really, really high-end from the technical point of view. And the precision here is actually 1,000 part of millimeter. We work both steel or aluminum in our tools, and of course, our capability to produce is one of our key points, because we are able to dispatch between 7 to 8 molds per day. So which is a huge amount considering even the size of the tools. We produce tools for just glides or for dashboards for a new Mercedes or a new BMW or whatever. So on motorcycles, we work with the Piaggio Group, which is the biggest producer in Europe of motorcycles. We made for them all the parts. Technogym for fitness equipment built all their parts for their equipment in our company. So as you can see here, there is a tool which is entering the machines, which are working 24 hours a day, 7 days per week, always, because they are automated. There is a process which is actually mostly 90% automated. So, of course, even here, you can see how we recycle the raw material. The raw material we work is normally reintroduced in the system. So we send back aluminum and steel to our suppliers in order to be melted again and introduced again in a circular chain. No waste. No waste is a word that we will see even later on with one of our products that I will introduce you. This is a machine, a particular machine where we test the tools and the molds before send them to the production. So in order to be absolutely safe that these big tools will go directly to the machines, to the injection machines without any problem. So this is the mechanical part of Gaber. And now we're going to see another interesting part of our production, which is the injection. Some of you maybe already saw how a chair, a plastic chair, we don't call it really plastic chair, but how it burns. So how it is made. So actually here we have our system where we mix our different materials and colors together. Then we dry it, we mix them, and we send them by tubes directly to the machines. Machines are fully automated, actually. There is just a check by our operators, but the process is fully automated. We have more than 45 injection machines. That's imagine that one of them could produce 300 pieces per day. So our capability to produce, it's huge. Here you can see our first check for the quality, and then this guy will introduce even the caps on the chair. Caps and glides are built by ourselves as well. Very important, it's understand the raw material. Raw material is one of the key points of Gaber because we use the same raw material Mercedes, BMW use on their own parts. And this is very important because actually using these materials which comes from other experience, another knowledge, no, totally different. But imagine a bumper or a dashboard of a BMW maybe should stay at minus 50 degrees until 150 degrees under the sun without moving 1 millimeter. So these materials are built specifically for outdoor purpose or for, I can see, an intensive use. No, these materials are not in the market. So Mercedes study a specific material with the chemical producer, then send it to us. We inject it, we check the materials they sent us, we achieve knowledge, of course, and we can buy this material because we are automotive suppliers. Otherwise, there is no way to find the same raw material in the market. So this is a very important point. And this is why we don't call it plastic chairs. We call it technopolymer chairs. Technopolymer is actually a blend of different material mixed together, which achieve better futures. And these are the material how we produce our products. Just to have a look, well, we will jump some videos because it becomes not interesting, but just to have a look to our warehouse, our system from when we actually we produce the products until we stock the products. We have a 28,000 square meter stock available of our products. Of course, some products are ready to be dispatched. Some other products need to be assembled or packed in KD, so need maybe a few days more. But this is very important. Understand that most of our products are ready. So, of course, it's a big advantage for Vigo and for you, of course. We have even an automated, I don't know if is it interesting, maybe, probably it's could be interesting. We have a new automated warehouse system, which is a system that help us in order to become more efficient on our logistic. It's actually a system that works with 3 robots and goes the robots that goes up until 14 meters, catching cages, metal cages, fulfill of our parts of the components we produce for our products. So this, of course, help us in order to be more and more efficient and safe, of course, because being a safe company where there are no problems on workers, it's really important today. So this is just to let you know how we built this specific warehouse. Now we will jump to our products, which is actually the focus of this meeting. Well, we prepare these slides just introducing you some ideas on how to use our products. On our literature, we work a lot with. Actually, our main job is working with architects and interior designer and decorators. They simply imagine our products in the environment, in different environment, in different settings. And of course, working constantly with architects, we achieve even their needs, and we achieve the taste they use on our products. And this is just a collection of some nice picture. I will then stop on each product just to introduce you some additional picture, maybe of some true stories, true installation we have done all over the world. So just a second, here we are. Well, actually, this is one of the latest product we introduced in the market. It's the Casia collection. Casia is a collection. Well, actually, Gaber developed always collection. So we normally have the side chair, the armchair, and the stools on our collection. Then normally finishes are the same of the tables. So normally you can find the same colors of the tables, frame or base uh, in our frame, in our chairs, on our technopolymers, so you can match the different finishes. And this is very important. Casia we started this project around 8 months ago. It's a simple, very simple and classic product made by a metal frame, steel frame, which is suitable for outdoor purpose, connected with a technopolymer shell. The frame comes in two different version, with or without the arms. And of course, here you can match 4 different colors for the frame, and if I'm not wrong, there should be 5 or 6 different colors for the shells. So um, even the architects can adjust their needs without any problem. So Casia, it's possible even to be upholstered, which is actually very interesting, because with the right upholstery, it becomes a chair, an outdoor chair, even if upholstered. So with false leathers, or I can say some other particular fabrics in our range, it's possible to be upholstered for outdoor purpose. The stools comes in 2 different height. Normally we have bar stools and stools with 65 centimeter tall, seat tall. And now we will have a look to a small video, maybe showing in a better way this collection. So here you can see the collection together with some of our tables that comes in thousands of different sizes and finishes, because they are absolutely easy to be customized. Yeah, so this is Casia. We jump on, well, here was a presentation, but we already made it thanks to the previous videos. Here you can see our products part. Most of them are new products, part of our collection. Nutalite, which is actually the one that I'm showing you through another video. It's an upholstered chair, which comes as a side chair or an armchair, and as usual, a stool. We call it light because it's, despite very resistant, it's really very light and easy to manage. So it's stackable, even if upholstered, because it's very light. That's the true key, and comes in very nice finishes like gold and velvet, which are very trendy in Europe, at least in this period. Uh, Here you can see how it looks, an installation made, for example, with this stool and chairs. And on the back here, you can see even our socialized system, which is a bench, a twin-seater bench that you can connect together, back to back, or even just outside of a wall. Then here you can see how it works, the stackability and different possibilities on finishes. Well, uh, here you are seeing even Sanela on the top of the screen. Sanela is actually another collection that comes uh, with a with an Italian made with an Italian rope, uh, which is actually useful and suitable for outdoor purpose without any possibility to absorb any liquid or humidity. Inside there is a polyamide strip, which is actually very resistant. So it's a product that will last for a long time, even with an intensive use. Well, this is the armchair actually of the same product. Here we have lounge, we have a twin-seater bench. It's a complete collection, and even a rocking chair with a footrest, a simple footrest. So moving on, Lilibet. Lilibet it's the latest introduction of Gaber in technopolymer chairs. So it's actually the latest knowledge we introduce in the market. And here we introduce even a nice opportunity, which is the zero waste offer, which is actually the possibility to buy a product which is made 100% by recycled material, and of course 100% recyclable. These materials are available in 3 different shades, colors. Then there are the other 5 different colors available in a standard raw material. Just these 3 material because are the colors we are able to produce, to recycle by ourselves. Because Gaber has a recycle unit where we are able to recycle completely a product like this, like a chair, a technopolymer chair, grinding it, and again separating the wrong materials that are normally, I can say, disturb the quality of the resistance. So we are able to separate the wrong material to the correct material directly from this machines which are the latest technology in the market. So thanks to this, we are able to produce 3 different colors in 100% recycled material and recycled as well. Lilibet comes with as a side chair and even an armchair with the generous size. So the sizes you will be informed by Vigo later on all details, but it's actually quite wide, important, built specifically for the US market. And of course, BIFMA tested. Well, moving on, we have Epica. Epica is actually a very particular product, which is coming from the design point of view. It's actually a product totally innovative. Designed by Mark Sadler, which is an Austrian, French, very famous European designer. This shell, it's actually able to be offered as a standard four-legged chair, or a 360 rotating shell, or even in a version with a self-returning mechanism. But all this product is made by an upholstered cushion, but all the other parts are made completely in technopolymer. So there are no spring or whatever. The material is totally technopolymer, totally recyclable. So Epica works perfectly on hospitality installation. I will introduce you some picture. Of course, the nice round design is actually well accepted, especially on some elegant installation. And here you can play with five different colors for the frame, five different colors for the shell, and of course even some upholstered cushions with many different colors. Here you can see some nice installation where, of course, shading of the colors could be very important. Imagine a cafeteria where the color mocha or the color brown or whatever is actually very popular. Well, and here you can see some other interesting installation. Yeah. Well, going on, Nuta. Nuta is actually Nuta is a collection that we introduced a couple of years ago. It's a product made again in technopolymer with gas injection. Of course, most of our technopolymer chairs are added with fiberglass. So fiberglass is actually something that helps us in order to be absolutely safe in terms of resistance. Nuta comes again both with the side chair, armchair, and the stool. Here you can see some other interesting installation. Maybe there is a nice cushion available both for the seat and even for the back. Here you can see our installation made with the same product. And again, here I'd like to show you how we combine the colors, tone on tone opportunities. With Gaber products, here you can see Arcade Table, which is one of our bestseller table with a central column, comes with 4 spokes or 3 spokes in a round or square version. The colors of the steel, the aluminum we use as metal, technopolymers, and even the fabrics match together. So these help in order to create awesome settings. Absolutely. Normally architects love it because you can match the colors in a good way without any problem, coming from the same factory with the same finishes, with the same delivery term, which is even important. So that's about Nuta. Panama, another product that we introduce in the market, is actually a very tough and resistant product. Comes with the possibility to have wooden legs or technopolymer and metal legs. Gaber introduced in the last years many I can say many technologies, many knowledge, the knowledge of the automotive. We use it again on furniture, and this is another technology we have in our company. I'd like to show you how it's built. We have some specific sheet, technical data sheet, where we actually be able to show how the legs of this product are built. So inside there is a tube that could be in steel in this case, or in aluminum in some other case, completely co-injected with technopolymer. What happened? That this is impossible to break, impossible. In the meantime, when you probably scratch during the life of the chair. You will scratch the legs. You will not notice the scratch because around there are 5 millimeters of technopolymer that cover the tube. In this way, there are no problem of oxidation or corrosion on our products because are completely fulfill covered by our technopolymer protection, and they are of course useful for outdoor. And then even if it's scratched, you don't notice because you have the same color inside. This is absolutely very important. Again, concerning Panama, there are thousands and thousands of installation, picture of installation coming from all over the world. Actually, Panama comes in different sizes, with arms or without arms. Even the stool comes with possible arms. So a very elegant product. Moving on, Amita. Amita is the biggest metal collection we have in our in Gaber. Amita is it's actually one of my favorite products due to the design. It's really very classic design, clean, and comes in 7 different wonderful color. It will be easy to customize as well on projects because according RAL paintings, it's possible to create whatever color. Of course, here we have a chair, an armchair, a lounge product, footrest, the rocking chair, twin-seater bench, and the stools available in 2 different sizes. Actually, I'd like to introduce you a small video on that show you a bit better how it's made. Here you can see the lounge version. Of course, here there are all possible cushions available, both with slim cushions or even thick cushions that are but fit perfectly our metal collection. Then moving on again, just to show some pictures of some nice installation we have done in this case in Italy, in Sicily specifically. Here you can see one of the cushion available. In this case, it's indoor, but of course the chair is built for outdoor purpose. It's absolutely suitable for outdoor purpose. As you can see, for example, here in Dubai, where we have just finished a very nice project with Amita and our roller tables. So it's absolutely really elegant. Moving on again, we have Moema. Moema, it's a product that we introduced around 15 years ago. Of course, Gaber is the producer, not only of the product, but even of the equipment of our products. And we have all the skills and capability to keep our product in production. So this is very important because in case some of your customer wants to buy again the same product in the next years, it will be always available. This is very important because it's completely under our responsibility if we want to do it or not. Of course, it's a big advantage. Moema, again, is a nice shell, very comfortable, cozy. Here you can see, again, some possibilities how to use Moema in different settings. Of course, all technopolymers again are built for outdoor purpose, or metal frames are built suitable for outdoor purpose. So we have a special treatment for paintings and galvanizing the product, the metal, before introduced in the market. Of course, Moema comes with wooden legs or with this technopolymer and steel inside legs. So here you can see different installation. Again, here is a long-lasting product. So actually, we have many possibilities, many opportunities where to introduce Moema chairs. Again, moving on, Avenica. Avenica is another interesting, absolutely interesting and innovative product. This product is built by two pieces, the frame and the seat and back. We connected together thanks to the tension of the frame. So there is a sort of mechanical hook between the seat and the back and the frame that provide the necessary tension in order to keep always with the same tension we call it mesh of the seat and the back. Here again, it's an absolutely amazing product that works perfectly indoor outdoor, and due to the fact is actually something very light, easy to clean, and very resistant. It's utilized all over in many different possible settings. So it's actually, there is actually the possibility to have 3 different colors shades for the frame, and I think 8 different colors for the mesh. Here you can see we were speaking about the storm in Texas before, and here you can see how our products works on storms. There are no problems, so you can use it everywhere. Not any issue, specifically, especially for this kind of stuff. Here we're in Sorrento, probably you know Sorrento, in the Amalfi Coast. So it's even a very elegant product. Moreover, we're going to Minush, another technopolymer armature. This product is actually it's probably 7 years old. It's one of our bestseller. It's really very comfortable, absolutely comfortable. We provide even the possibility to have a cushion, but nobody want it because it's already very comfortable like it is. It's elegant. We made even project with the 4 and 5 stars hotels with this specific model. It's actually full of holes all over in order to provide the possibility to be really fresh during the summer season. And as you can see, it's absolutely very elegant. Built for the coast, built for being close to the sea. And of course, again, restaurants, outdoor patio. Then moving on again, Artesia. We are here, well, note that Gaber, just for your information, half of its turnover is made on workspace environment. And the other 40% is hospitality from hotels, restaurants, bar, and 10% is on just outdoor products. Artesia is part of the first part of our turnover, so workspaces. We thought was like that. In reality, we were surprised many architects utilize it even for hospitality settings, due to the fact the minimal design of this product is actually well accepted all over because it's a classic. It is a high stackability chair. It stacks 20 chairs on the floor or 50 chairs on a trolley with a total height of a trolley of, you can see it on the left side of your screen, 2 meters 09. So in this way, you can pass through the doors without any problem. Comes in, if I'm not wrong, in 8 different colors, and the frames are actually painted with exactly the same colors of the shell, or you can even match different colors between shell and frames. This product is actually, let me check if I have some a video to show you here. It's built with some patents as well, because we create a product which is completely without screws. So the chair and the frame assembled together by a clipping system. So this helps to be fast during the assembly, and in the meantime, uh, um, you avoid the use of screws, but normally after a period they can fall and whatever, or you need to tighten them. So we have here 2 different cushions, one for the a large cushion and even a narrow cushion, in order to use it even on a stackable version. So you can stack the chair exactly like the technopolymer version, exactly even with the upholstered cushion. Here you can see some images made by some of our customers, for example, in a hospitality setting. So you can see that the clean lines helps to create an environment which is very, very elegant. Again, here other solution, for example, this is perfect, of course, for bibliothèque, or there are, of course, linking devices, tablet, particular glides, with felt, whatever. All options are available for this kind of stuff. Here you can see the nice setting, even the tablet with the trolley. Here you can see how it stacks the chair. Well, another interesting product. Going on. Well, we already spoke about Socialize before. Etesian, it's a new addition on outdoor sofas. Cucaracha is actually one of our upholstered bestseller product. We introduced 4 years ago, and won the ADI Design Index, which is the most prestigious, actually the most prestigious award in Europe. The collection, it's actually built by a swivel or four-legged lounge chair, and again, more even a smaller version that comes again with as a four-legged or a swivel with a tilt mechanism, but provide an extra comfort during your sitting. Very important, as because I spoke about smart design before at the beginning. Gaber made particular innovation, and this arm is actually the main, apart the design point of view, has a specific use, because with this arm made in polyurethane, is actually something which is easy to sanitize, easy to clean, you know, and avoid that dirty hands maybe create problem on fabrics. So during the life of the product, you will see the product with a good, good looking. You will continue to see a good looking product, which is our first commitment. So let me check if I have some other picture to show you. There is a version even with a nice swivel, 360 degrees swiveling tablet, left and right hand, and so on. So the chair comes with a nice headrest or on the standard version. Moving on, here you have some additional tables made with steel or aluminum frames. They are absolutely, they are made in order to be useful according the tabletops, of course, for outdoor purpose as well. Here you see, for example, the pareo table, which has the possibility to have a square or round section design for the legs. In this case, of course, with a rectangular or square tabletop, we use the square design. Or with a, for example, in this case, with a specific porcelain top, there is the possibility to use round legs, round section legs. Compact top for outdoor purpose, of course, it's available. And then tag, which is a coffee table, comes in different sizes, rectangular, round. These are, I mean, these are the latest addition on our big table collection. Well, then we have even mag or surfy, which are, again, they are interesting collection for tables. Here you can see the possibility to combine different colors, finishes, sizes, so it's very easy to customize. The legs are in aluminum with a laminate top for indoor use or with a compact top for outdoor use. Or even desking, whatever, made with the same concept actually, which is a core in metal and technopolymer, which is here, aluminum legs, and the possibility to create meeting table, desking, or outdoor table with the same, exactly the same design. Very, very easy to assemble. Another important thing, which is part of this collection. Well, good. We have even a division producing acoustic. Here, it's, well, it's a long history. Maybe we will need another training. But just to introduce you, acoustic, it's Gaber introduced acoustic 6 years ago, matching the capability to produce a plastic technopolymer frame. And we mold fabric and the felt, PET, polyethylene felt, together, creating shapes. So we create something that is always tested. Tests in US and Europe are exactly the same in this case. So we have a great capability to absorb noise and create a reduction on reverberation inside different installation. Here you can see some picture, because there is not only the matter of capability to absorb the noise, but even should be something decorative. Otherwise, there is no sense to create acoustic collections. And here you can see how architects and decorators utilize our products, our acoustic products, in order first to reduce noise inside the particular environment, and then to add the touch of decoration. So here, these particular panels, there are many different panels in many different sizes. Just to let you know, there is a specific catalog for this stuff. So it's something that we need maybe to introduce in a in another meeting, but they can be utilized both on hospitality or again on workspaces. Here you can see how they are made. Actually, the thickness, which is less than 2 inch.
Cristiano, what is the
Yep.
NRC for the acoustic panels? Somebody is asking if you have that.
What is the?
I believe the NRC, I think it's the noise reduction.
Yes, it depends. Yes, the NRC, which is actually the common system how to uh, measure the capability to absorb the noise, is actually, as I told you, the same between Europe and US, which is hopefully first time the we work in the same way, we can speak the same language. It depends on the panels. We have normally a medium of 0.90, 0.95. Then depends on the frequency of the product. Anyhow, we have all the tests showing NRC for each single panel of our collections. So it will be something, I tell you, 0.95 is 0.9, between 0.90 and 0.95 is the medium. Then someone a little bit more, someone a little bit less. But this is very helpful because drive you to had a sort of reduction of noise without covering entire walls, entire ceilings. So you just need, I can say, a percentage of the total area that you wanted to, where you wanted to reduce the noise. Just a percentage covered by our panels, it will be enough in order to feel really the difference. And this is actually something which is working continuously. Here you can see freestanding panels. Then we have the desk panels. It's a very wide family. So as I told you, it's something that we can
So
explain
just
more
Cristiano, and quickly on the percentage. So how you calculate it, you take all four walls and the ceiling and the floor and calculate
Correct.
whatever square footage that is. And then what is that percentage? 5, 10%?
Well, the percentage is 5%, 5.06. It's
Okay.
really what test says. Of course, we are all here in order to sell. I used to say to my distributors, to my collaborators,
Yeah.
that it will be better if you will put 7-8% of this percentage, and then in case reduce 1 point, 2 point, no, because
Okay.
actually 5% is just a small part of our of the entire room, no.
Yeah.
And this will be, according the test, this will be enough in order to quit completely the reverberation. So it's a very important result. And these tests are made in a completely empty room. So without any furniture, without any curtain, carpets. So it's the test is made in a room with 4 walls, ceiling, and floor in
Mhm.
concrete,
Mhm.
where we add the panels until the reverberation disappear. So we calculate the relation between the area, the complete area of this room, and the area of the panels we introduce inside this room until they quit the reverberation. So yes, this is another interesting division of Gaber, where you can, of course, because there is another small detail. All the fabrics we use on our panels, they are, of course, 100% fire retardant. We have already, in some of the panels, we have already ASTM test for fireproof. So it's already fully tested in terms of fireproof. And moreover, the same fabrics are utilized even on our furniture. So you can combine the colors of the panels with the colors of the furniture. Well, thank you. I think it was, I was, well, 1 hour, exactly 1 hour.
Oh, you did fantastic, Cristiano. Thank you. I did have one question that we received, which is, are all the plastic chairs co-injected or just certain products?
Just certain products. Not all
Okay.
the products are built with a co-injection of different materials. We made this where the chair needed to be more resistant. This is just just a suggestion. We have many chairs in our collection which are with the legs, front and rear legs, which have an angle. Okay, where you have an angle, the chair is extremely resistant. So no need any particular addings on that. In case the legs are absolutely straight, both front and rear legs are absolutely straight, there we need an addition. So in reality, we use our knowledge where needed. If not, has no sense to use it. Less is more.
Correct.
Even because the products made with additional, I can say additional reinforcement, of course, they have a price which is a little bit higher, of course, because the process need more material or need more time in order to produce them, and they normally are a little bit more expensive than the standard one. Anyhow, the goal of Gaber is guarantee the resistance of the products in any case. So both with or without additional reinforcement.
Fantastic. So Cristiano, I'm actually going to let people unmute themselves and ask questions. John has a question, and then Lisa. John, why don't you go ahead and ask the question now? And then Lisa, why don't you go ahead and ask right after that? If you can, John. If not, I'll ask for you.
Yep, I got it. On the acoustic panels, the ones that are not freestanding, of course, do they attach directly to the wall with adhesive, or do we send out certain brackets for certain applications?
Yeah, well, according correctly, the kind of panels we're selling, the standard panels, but you saw, for example, let me show you like this one, for example. Okay, here we have we sell it in carton boxes, 4 pieces each carton boxes. The size is 44 means, sorry, 44
16 inches
16 inches by 16 inches square. Each carton boxes has inside plastic brackets, again made with the same color of the frame of these specific panels, which are fixed on ceilings or walls just by nails. So it's really very easy. Just let me check if I'm able to show you in a fast way how they attach together.
Well, 16 inches happens to be the building standard for the wooden studs or metal studs behind the drywall. I mean, it's the building code. We build 16 inch on center.
So normally need just to mark a line on the wall, or today even with the lasers, you need just to place the brackets, which are small brackets in technopolymer, and fix the brackets by nails on wall. These nails works both on concrete or just I don't know, chipboard or whatever finishes you have on the
Drywall.
walls. Yeah. Uh, and then here you have just to fix by clippings. There are sort of mushrooms that where you connect the bracket to the panel. Then the panel has a sort of male-female system that create a unique wall connected by each other. So very easy. We have an additional bracket inside in order to provide the angular version. So if you want to fix as a in this way, it is actually very easy because you use a small bracket again, fix it by nails again, and then you fix by these clippings, automatic clippings to the wall. So it's very easy. I made it many times, so I confirm you it's very easy.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely.
You mean if you can do it, everybody can do it?
Yeah, my wife told me the same always. So
Awesome. Thank you. Lisa, you had a question about weight rating.
Yeah, my question was, what is the weight rating on your chairs, and are they the same? Are they different? Is that published on your website? Because we're going to get asked that question.
Yes, of course, of course. You know, this is a typical American question, but not only. There are some other countries around the world. Australia made the same. I used to reply always with the same answer. The weight on our chairs is not something that we test inside. There are certification company that certify what we are producing constantly. We send each batch of production or each 2 batch of production a chair to a certification, to this certification company, and they made normally European standard test. In our case, we made ANSI BIFMA standard test, so US standard. Tests are made not only just putting a weight on the seat. Normally, there is a weight on the seat and there is a weight on the back, and multiply by cycles. So normally our chairs pass through 136 kilos, which is, oh my God.
250 pounds.
Yes, by on just on the seat, and on the back is around 60 kilos by 100,000 cycles. But of course, I know that your customer will ask you, but which will be the limit, how you can exceed ANSI BIFMA test? Because this is the true, what they are searching for. So concerning the weight, it will be not a problem. We already tested not all the products, but most of them are tested according European standard. Most of them are tested according US standard. And when the official test is finished, what they can certify, because they can certify the chair exceed BIFMA, but they cannot certify the chair arrive at 180, 400 pound, whatever. They certify until the test. Then we ask the certification company to add weight until the chair breaks. So we find many times that our chair at 300 pounds, 350 pounds, they simply does not break. So according the product, of course, I should let you know each single product. This will be safe until this level. The other one will be safe until this level. Anyhow, all of them pass the BIFMA test, the standard BIFMA test.
So I stand corrected. The 136 kilo is actually 300 pounds.
300 pounds. Yes,
300
correct.
pounds.
Should be, yeah, 300 pounds. 300 pounds is the minimum limit we have on our products. On specifically speaking about chairs.
Yeah.
300 pounds is the minimum we reach. Then we go up.
Yeah.
According the product, we have some, I don't know, we produce sofas or sound lounger where weights are absolutely much higher than 300 pounds.
Yeah.
So here we need just to let you know, Vigo, which are the limited where we arrive with the test. But of course, always 300 pounds.
Mhm. I think what we'll do from our side, Lisa, we will generate a cheat sheet that will list all the chairs that are what we call co-injection. So you have the metal frame inside the technopolymer, and we can create a special sheet, you know, that will list the name of all the chairs that are co-injection, so you have that for your salesperson.
That works great. Thank you.
Fantastic. Are there any other questions? Christiano, this has been incredibly insightful. I do think that maybe additional outdoor and sun lounger training and then additional acoustic training would be highly valuable. Are there any specific product questions or company questions anybody has? I would definitely, now is the time. And we will be providing each of you with a price sheet so that you will have an opportunity to see the products that we are going to be specifying as far as the ones that are kind of our first focus. As you can tell, Gaber has an incredible array of products. They have a very, very in-depth portfolio. So we're going to be releasing them in phases onto our website as well as with you on cheat sheets. So the first phase of products we should be up by the beginning of next week. And then we will be continuing to upload them to our website and to your portals as well. Cristiano, sometimes we have projects that do ask for custom colors. Do you have minimums for either COM or custom colors for table frames?
Well, yes, of course. Well, Gaber utilize according the materials. Of course, we have different minimum order quantities on a customized product. Take note, Gaber utilize as a standard 42 different technopolymer colors. So we have a big range of colors available in our stock to be utilized on our products, on our technopolymer products. So we are ready to launch a production. We don't need to expect the master batch color producer to produce this specific color and then to introduce it in the machine in order to build really the products. So it will be very fast if the selection will be inside these 42 different colors. If not, it will take sometimes more, but it's possible, of course. Normally on technopolymer products, we ask for 300 pieces, which is the minimum order quantity. On metal products, again, we have something like should be 18 different paintings available in our production. If these paintings are not in the architect needs, of course, we can work with Pantone or RAL reference, and according the products, because here the size makes the difference. According the products, we can offer you a minimum order quantity. Normally starts at 100 pieces.
So the problem is not really just making the call on the 100 pieces. That's part of the easy part of it. But it's when the customer come back, or let's say we have 2 chairs that were damaged. You know, damaged in transportation, got a problem. We have a customer that come back after they got a special color. 2 years later, they come back and say, we want 6 more chairs. Oof. You know, it's the setup in production where you have a factory like Christiano's, where everything is so streamlined and we don't really have time to stop to make a few pieces. We can, but from a financial point of view, we cannot. The factory is streamlined to send out many chairs, you know, hundreds of chairs very fast. like you saw the presentation of the warehouse, pretty much anything in Technopolymer, is sitting in the warehouse in hundreds, if not thousands of pieces. So we can have very short turnaround on orders, larger orders that can go directly into containers and leave the warehouse in a matter of days, get to the harbor and get to the US market within a very, very short time frame if it's full containers. We go back to the 10, 12-week lead time that we talk with everybody about when we need to piece up, 15, 20 customers in a 40-foot container before you can leave. And that's where the lead time 10 to 12 weeks come in. It's not the manufacturing of the individual pieces that take that long. It's very fast. But the logistics takes that last part of it. I just wanted to say that the presentation that Christiano he did today, we have already created a price sheet for it. So all the product that you saw in the presentation today is in a price sheet that we can send out to you pretty much right after the meeting. We'll look for your email box. So I don't know where Crystal, she wants to post it, maybe online but it's already done. The price cheat sheet is already done. So you can see what the price point is of all the individual pieces. When we do upholstered, we say starting at. So, there'll be the least expensive fabric, then going all the way up to leather or whatever. So there is a price range there, but it will be helpful for everybody to see that the Nuta chair, the Abuela chairs and all this, they're very inexpensive chairs that can go into environments, indoor, outdoor, and be priced really to move through the market very fast.
Cristiano, because I do know that we had the opportunity to see how well things are stocked. Is there any difference in lead time from Technopolymer pieces, metal pieces? Just if you could break down the different lead times from plastics that are in stock to upholstered items.
Yeah, of course. We work on upholstered items. We don't keep stock. So we work on projects, and we have more than 550 different shades of fabrics available, and we work a lot even with the COM fabrics. So we don't keep stock. We need normally 4 weeks in order to offer our customized fabric products, upholstered products. Technopolymer products are normally in stock. Of course, we launch a production when we achieve the minimum quantity in stock of 100 pieces, 150 pieces of one specific code. That means that normally, if we are on a standard season, we are able to dispatch a few days later. In the meantime, just to prepare, keep out from the stock and put it in the dispatch area, because the goods are ready to go. Metal need 1 week more, so 1 week less than the upholstery, because we keep stock of the raw materials already finished, and we paint according the orders. Of course, we have small quantities available always on each single color, on each single finishes, but for projects we need 3 weeks normally. It's our standard. So the fastest products available are the full Technopolymer products, which are probably normally always available to be ordered. So of course we are continuously receiving orders, and if 1 hour before your order will arrive an order of 1,000 pieces, we will go out of stock. But of course the 1,000 pieces will be launched in production immediately. That means in 3 days, 4 days, we're able to dispatch the 1,000 pieces, because as I told you at the beginning, a machine like the one you saw before is able to produce depending of the products, but normally between 250, 300, 350 chairs or stools per day, because they work 24 hours. So this is a big advantage, because even in case of big orders, important orders that you may ask for, no, sometimes happens, and especially in the last period here in Europe, we catch a lot of orders thanks to the delays on transportation we got between Far East and Europe. We catch big orders because the orders did not arrive in time. So our customer says, "Oh, sorry, Cristiano, I got a trouble. My container was missing on the water, and I need 1,500 chairs, but next week. No, imagine in a week. No." So it's just our decision if help the customer or not, because we have the skills to make it without any problem. We have the capability to make it without any problem. So it depends if is it convenient for us, of course, but once we receive a possible order like that, of course, we're able to supply it. So there are no problems in terms of capacity. This is very important to learn, to understand.
So guys, this company, Cristiano is an engineer. It's very obvious. The detail in the product is just unbelievable. And it really doesn't matter what product you're looking at, whether it's technopolymer, all the details are so fine-tuned. It's so beautiful to look at the product. When you make technopolymer seating, there's a production time that goes into make that chair. Let's call it 1 minute 41 seconds. So it kind of doesn't matter whether you make one chair or you make 1,000 chairs. I've had some larger corporate clients come to us and say, "Hey, can we get a discount if we buy 1,000? Well, it really takes the same time to make chair number 1,000 as it did to make chair number 1. And it takes the same weight of raw material going into manufacturing the chair for chair number 1 as it does for chair number 1,000. But what we can guarantee is absolute uniformity. And so when it's coming out of the molding technology that you saw in the very first video he made presentation of, with, you know, dashboards for Ferraris and Bugattis and BMWs and all the plastic fittings going into door panels and all this, the same precision goes into the manufacturing of the furniture. And you will see that when we have the container is coming in here. I think we have a container coming in March 3rd or 4th, where we have sample chairs. So I have about 10 chairs and bar stools coming in that container that we'll send up. We'll package it up and send out to each of you. Of course, Alexander, she will run it by you if you have room for it and what address to send it to, et cetera, et cetera. But there are sample chairs that will then show the quality of the product. The product that I saw in the factory when we walked through it over there, that really blew my mind, was Avenica, where Cristiano, he's talking about the mesh seat and back of the chair being a part of the whole construction, how the chair get rigidity and its strength. That chair is just unbelievable in technical terms. It's always with arms, but that's an outdoor chair that I think can just, like, it can go anywhere. It's a really beautiful chair with a lot of color options in it. There's kind of the same technique go into when we say sun loungers. I mean, look at it here. It's just so elegant, and every detail of that chair is just unbelievable. The same thing goes in with the sun loungers. They have a sun lounger called Dog, that has that same technique, where the deck of the sun lounger is manufactured the same way as the seat and back of this Avenica chair is. Very, very strong product in the sun lounger product, really.
Yeah, we will do a different presentation on outdoor sun lounger. So I know we're coming up on our time, and I will Lori, can you post in the chat the Gaber price list? I also, Lori's been very hard at work along with some other people in our team on updating our website, getting marketing materials together for you. So we will be sending you also a Google link where you can find it in your rep drive. And she is putting the cheat sheet, which is all the pricing of the products that we went through today. And that will be in the chat, so you can download it in the chat. She's putting it there right now. And Sasha also wrote a note. So although we have extremely, amazing lead times from the factory, we are still beholden to containers and container timing. So we are working with Houston as our major port moving forward, so we can minimize the timing. So do know that when you do have an opportunity, just right away check in with Alexandra, Sasha, to understand what would the possibility be. Because if it's just a handful of chairs and we do not have a container, then she has to work on consolidating orders. If there's already a container leaving and it's a handful of chairs that we can add in, then obviously the lead time is shorter. We're not trying to leave you in a nebulous state. What we are trying to do is just tell you that our goal is always to work on the shortest lead times possible. And because we are direct importing and because we do have multiple containers leaving, you will find that we do honor a really good lead time considering today's market. So you can download the cheat sheet. It will also be sent to you, and it is in your rep drive. And I want to thank you. If you have any questions that come up before the end of the day or just in a few days, just go ahead and email them to me and we can respond and answer them. Christiano, thank you. I know it is late over there, so thank you for staying.
No worries. Thank you very much to
for
all of you. Thank you.
Grazie mille. And thank you all for being here. Oh, is there another question? Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Give the man a standing ovation.
Thank you, Christiano.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Cristiano.
Thank you to you. Thank you for
All
your time.
right. Well, you guys, let's do, Gaber and Atera proud. Let's definitely bring this to market. I'm sure you heard some amazing things here today as to why Vigo and I were so blown away when we went and met with them. There is nobody else doing what Gaber is doing in the market, and the background, the history, the dedication to quality coming from other industries and applying it to design furniture is remarkable. And we really, really encourage you to take this out, that your designers, your architects, they have not seen this before. This is a brand new line. Nobody has ever brought it to the US. So there is a lot of opportunity here for you to go out and just completely blow them away, not only with the design, but with the incredible quality. So thank you all for being here.
In the many years I've been doing this, when we introduce something to the market that is so unique, it is a must for the designer. It's not, we don't have to beg to get in. A designer really want to see who we are, because we're bringing something to market that is of value for designers to know. So the designer is going to make themselves look beautiful and shiny when they go to the customer and say, have you heard about this new product? Of course they have not. So it's their job, and they're expected to have the knowledge about what product is available in the market. So we don't have to beg to get in here. We're introducing something that is unique, very, very beautiful in design and product and quality, and the price point is right there. I mean, this is a product that can move large numbers in the market. So with all that said, thank you very much, Christiano.
Thank you. Have a great rest of your day, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank
everybody.
you. Thank you so much. Ciao.
Thank you so much.
Ciao, ciao.